Hey guys, welcome to PCube, where we watch and talk about music as classical musicians. Today, we are starting a new contest. We did one of these contests last week for our 30,000 special. So if you guys haven't watched that, please go and do so. We can put a link for the videos there. And you guys loved it, and you had so many suggestions, and we would love to continue this once in a while. So today, we chose Hallelujah to start. It's going to be again a few episodes, and we're going to watch and listen to different versions of it. I know there are so many covers of this song, and if we wanted to cover everything, this series would never come to an end anytime soon. But we chose three of them to watch and listen together in the next 3 days. So today, tomorrow, and the day after. So make sure you follow us along. And I mean, the thing is, with this song, everybody knows the song, including us, even us. Know this song a lot. So that's why I would say there's no surprises in the song. But it was, I think, the case with Sound of Silence as well. We knew the original. But I would say with the other covers of it, I am not that familiar with them. I might have heard them here and there, or at least heard the name of them, but I've never listened and watched them really carefully. So I'm hoping there would be some surprises for us along the way, and we hope you enjoy it. And as always, let us know which version is your favorite, and we're gonna let you guys know by the end of the last part or last episode, which is gonna come the day after tomorrow. So stay tuned for that as well.
Yeah, I'm also very excited to see all these three videos because I really love the last contest that we did. I really love the concept of that, and I really enjoy to see the different interpretations of different people for the same thing. So yeah, I'm very looking forward to this one as well.
Yeah, me too. So this one that we chose is not the original. It is Lucy Thomas, and this is the official music video of that. I'm not sure I've heard this one, but maybe when I hear it, it comes back to me. But anyway, we want to go and start listening.
Heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Wow, I was not expecting that voice.
Yeah. I really liked it because sometimes with the covers, the people do some exaggerated things, add so many things so that they say that no, it's not the same as the original, and we added a little bit of our really style. So they over exaggerate everything with I don't know, with different kind of voice colors, or like I don't know, it feels too much. But with this one, it was so honest and direct. So I really loved it, and she really made it her own. It was like she really meant what she was saying.
What was interesting to me, and I loved it so far, was the transition between different parts of the voice. I mean, we're gonna, I guess, see that more in the later part of the song, but also how she was kind of mixing. Some words were kind of like a little breathy, and then it would transition to a normal either chest or mixed voice, immediately. So but the transition was not like you couldn't wouldn't grab your attention. That's what I mean. So, but it was very seamless and very subtle, and I love that because
Exactly.
it would just really like capture the feel of this song. Is always for me like it's kind of like a duality feeling because it's like kind of sacred and secular at the same time. So it's like very angelic but also very earthy, and I feel like moving between those two types of voices really works for this song, and I love that she was doing that so perfectly.
Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to her kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew the hallelujah. 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 Maybe there's a God above, but all I ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew ya. And it's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not someone who's seen a light. It's cold and it's a broken
Well, first of all, I loved the register that they chose for the backing vocals. It gave it such an angelic and such a holy vibe to it. And then the time, the moment of really peace with the strings when she wasn't singing, and then the before, exactly before the transition came, the a moment that the harmony changed, and the thing that they chose to add their own, the moment that she chose, okay, now I'm going to sing it with my own style. Yeah, you could see it from that exact chord that they say that they were like, okay, now you heard a little bit like the original, now I will add my own. So the chord change, first of all, was such a beautiful transition and such a beautiful harmonies that they were using. And then her voice, I don't know, the music, everything, I really loved it. It was like you could see that she is saying that she doesn't want to prove it, that oh no, it's not just every other cover, so I will just add a bunch of stuffs that that shows that I'm not just imitating the singer. It was just a kind of an interpretation of hers, and some the way that she loved to sing it. It wasn't like for showing off or something. I really loved
Yeah,
how she added her own taste.
as you said, I love the dynamic kind of arc of the whole thing because it was really intimate and kind of restrained and kind of like holding back a little bit. She was not whispering, but it felt like the whole thing is in a small setting, and she's just telling you that story or like performing the song. And then that transition, like or like turning point, was kind of like a big moment to switch that basically to like a huge stage. So even though it was gradual, like the whole thing was gradual, but I love that there is like a pinpoint that is like, okay, after that chord, we are gonna go like to a different mode. So I feel like there's like a click that she pressed, and then she just went all the way. And as you said, I love the backing vocals a lot, but I also love that it felt like such a space between her voice and the backing vocals, because you could really, I don't know how they did that, but it really felt like they're really, really, really in the back and above, kind of. So it really felt like
Yeah.
it's coming from above, from the skies, really angelic, but at the same time it really felt like in the back. It was not overpowering her voice at all. Same with the instruments. I would say all the instruments or the accompaniment part of this song, it really stayed back even during the climax that she went into. It was always, again, there was like a huge step or wall in between them, which I really love that, because it really felt like the visuals here, like the candles. It can be the like the instruments, because they are kind of out of focus, they're kind of in the back, and then she is really like focused in and then like really forefront. The sound design was really like gave me this impression as well, that everything is like so far in the back and she's in the front, and they're just truly just supporting, and they're not trying to overpower anything. So here we have
Yeah.
like a little bit left, like 30 seconds. I want to go a little back just to hear that.
The last couple seconds were gave me like some chills, because she used exactly that airy voice with this very wide vibrato that she used all over the during the whole song, which really matched the whole non-stressful, taking your time kind of voice, that there is no stress, we are just sitting and hearing some nice music, and then this white vibrato, and especially with the percussion instrument that came. I don't know if it was a xylophone or vibraphone.
Yeah.
It sound like one of these two. Yeah, these 4 or maybe 5 notes that it came like in somewhere in the song, at the end, it really added this like really angelic, I don't know how to say it,
Yeah.
like you're just going up and up with the whole music. Yeah, I really like the arrangement as well as her voice and
Yeah.
hairstyle of singing.
Yeah. One thing that I also really loved is, I guess it was a mixture of how she's singing, and especially not in the climax parts, and also a mixture of like that with the tempo that they chose. I actually don't know what the other tempo are like of the different covers or the original are like. It's kind of like around the same, but I love that
Yeah.
there was some kind of a like there was no rush in it, and it was kind of like a resistance to like move with the tempo a lot, because I think a song like that really, like some covers I've heard that they do that, they really like play out with the tempo. I feel like the structure is kind of like actually the Sound of Silence that we listen to. It's like the same melody that repeats with different words, but at the same time you feel like it's going somewhere. And I feel like in those kind of music, playing with the tempo necessarily is not it's kind of like I don't know, like superficial to do that, to make changes. I feel like if you want to make change between the verses, it's better to do it with either texture, instruments, arrangement, or your delivery. And I love that she exactly did that. So we didn't hear a lot of tempo changes. So there was like a lot of like resistance in like pushing it forward, but so really like steady. So it gives you that feel of like grounding feeling basically. And at the same time, a lot of like angelic moments. So again, to me, again, the arrangement also felt really and like complemented that duality that is in between. The duality, maybe it's not the right word, because I guess it's just talking about, I don't know, I know there's like a million interpretation of what the song means, and to this day I don't know exactly what he meant, but I know that is a lot of references to like biblical story. So it really has like that element, but at the same time, it's talking about the earthly desires, the like broken moments, the cold moments of like love. So at the same time, it has like these two. It's like it's not all like perfectionistic, like angelic moments. So I love that in the arrangement. We also like felt like grounding moments as well as like the angelic moments. So I feel like the gist of the song was really captured in everything in this cover, and I really enjoyed it. I don't think I've heard this before, at least not knowing her name. Like maybe I've heard it here and there, but I'm happy that I finally got it. And so far, I love this cover. So we'll see which ones we like the best at the end of this. But that was really a fun first episode. So thank you guys for following us. Yeah, we really enjoyed it. So make sure you come back tomorrow and the day after to follow us along in this series. Don't forget to like this video and drop your comments below. You can start saying which version you like the best. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel as well if you haven't already. If you want to support us more, there is a Buy Me a Coffee link in the description, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.